I look at my comments and I see something that says, how do you know a lot about the Stafford? Or basically, what's the main trap in the Stafford? I'm like, there's so many traps. I'm just gonna go into analysis board. It's open explore, right? Let me go to Open Explorer. Finally. Okay, so 154. So to get to the Stafford in the first place, it's e4, e5, knight f3, knight c6, knight f6. This can also be done by this. So once you reach this, the way to get to Stafford is if your opponent takes this part. Now you might see people playing that. That is not counted as a Stafford. When the Stafford starts, is this. This is the main position. So there's this line, this. One sec, see, so it's this, and then he pins, or bishop g5 to pin my knight to the queen, but it's a relative pin, not absolute pin. You can learn what those two are later. I'll crucify. Relative pin means it's not really a pin. You can, like, I can move this knight. It's just a bad move. But in this case, it's an incredible move. So, knight g4. Takes. You say, oh no, my queen, and then you mate. How? Well, takes there. Oh wait, no. It's not knight to g4. It's knight to e4. Takes, check, and then you bring this down, and then you checkmate. Why is this checkmate? Well, you can't move to any of these squares. Well, mainly because that's the queen. Also because the bishop is also hitting that. The bishop is covering these squares, and the knight is covering these squares. And the king is in check. So it is indeed checkmate. So what was that? That was one. Knight c3, bishop c5, and then d3. You can also get this from d3, bishop c5, and then knight, well, you get knight c3. And you might have seen me play, we would play that. The line is this, I think. This, stopping that idea. Best move h5, and then this. And then you play wait move. Now, objectively, it is a good move to castle, but you fall into this trap, which is knight g4. And why knight g4 is such a deadly move? Well, if takes, and then takes, it's checkmate. If we go back, and then takes, you're threatening checkmate. And most natural move is d3. This is a blunder because this is checkmate. Well, because this pawn is pinned. Let's see. What's our other variation? Ooh, a lot of people fall into this. this towards your white. Then this. He can't take, so he has to take with this. And then, well, you win a rook. But objectively, instead of playing bishop takes, you just play this at checkmate. Let's see. Let's go back to the starting position. Knight c3. What's the other move? d3, knight c4, knight c3, f3, f3. Okay, don't play f3. e5. Oh, if e5, this, and then if this, then this. Because if takes, check, and then you're winning the queen. If the king moves here, it's another check, hitting the queen again. Objectively, it's just best to win as much material. And I like taking with the queen, because just the queen just dominates. Let's see, what else? If this, which stops the idea of bishop c5, then, queen to h4, yeah, and then this is the most natural move, but yeah, it's not the best move. If takes, you're winning the king, the rook, sorry. And then if you move your bishop out of the way, well, and prevent yourself, you're still losing, and you have the threat of queen to f2. If takes, well, you're still gonna take the rook. Let's see, what's another move? e5, we already covered that. f3, I don't want to cover that. Knight c3. Well, there's this. And well, what can you do? So, it's best to play the STAFFORD Gambit in Blitz or Bullet, because then your opponent doesn't have time to think, like, ooh, a free pawn, and falls right into your trap. If you're playing, so if this, and then you play, and then your opponent plays this, be very careful. Yes, knight takes e5. Oh no. 60,700 people have fell for the set. And d4 works. All these moves. So basically, you want to do your best to avoid this STAFFORD at all costs. It has so many traps that most moves are just blunders. What's another one? Oh yes, this, and then you play this, I guess. No, wait, no. Oh, it's on nines. Okay, what did you just play? So apparently you did. Okay. So we need to. Queen e2, bishop e6. Rook to h8. Alright. So if you're playing against this STAFFORD, be as careful as possible. Let's see. What was that? Oh, and if you're playing as white, let's see. Okay. So this Let's say you're playing against the Stafford. So e4. Let's say you're playing against the Stafford. What is the best move in this position? Okay, so the main focus in the Stafford is the bishop to this grid. If you notice, in every line we have done, it always had the idea of bishop c5, hitting f, the f pawn. So you need to get your king castle as quickly as possible, and well, you can't let your opponent take this pawn. So best move is this. And then if he plays this, it's this. And probably this move is probably what he's gonna play. Don't be fooled and take, because that's guarded. The best move is to castle, actually. But then it's always winning. It's so winning. Remember, slime? Best move, if you do lose this position, best move is probably this. Yeah, there's that line. But then there's this. This is the best move. And the point is Guardians. And then you can go off with a normal game. If you are really PC and fall into Stafford, some things you could do. Let's look back at our lines. So these are the recommended moves. Let's say we play a random move. It's this, so my queen, and you see bishop c5. And we have a lot of variations with bishop c5. Bishop c5, and even this variation, and even on this. So you see the main point. So if you ever fall into the Stafford Gambit, try to stop this, or at least protect your f pawn. I like to do this. If he takes, it's this, and then your opponent's probably gonna play this. But well, best move is hitting the knight. Computer says this is best. Well, just castle. And as you see, you're in a fine position. If he moves back, it's up to you. But then probably takes best. And if you get into this position and he castles, look carefully. Yeah, this is a free bishop. Or that's also free. But best move here is to do this. And then over here, well, this is a blunder. There's no way you can attack the rook. They're suggesting this. Our best move is this. They probably attack you, just take. Well, you're off to actually a better position. As you can see, when this was happening, as you can see, it's still plus, which means that white's better. Alright, so that's the Stafford Gambit, I guess. So if you ever fall into this trap, be insanely careful. You don't want yourself to fall into the trap. Anyways, goodbye, subscribe, like, and I'll see you later.